Read it. I, Fred Gabori, hold a master's degree in chemical engineering from the University of Southern California. I use my knowledge of chemistry to manufacture the breakaway furniture and glassware used in barroom brawl scenes in Western movies. My company provides such properties to some 32 different TV Western series. I also appear as a stuntman in many of these fight scenes. I have been stabbed with my own rubber knives, crashed through my own fake glass windows, and have been bashed on the head by dozens of the phony bottles, chairs, and tables which I manufacture. Signed, Fred Gabori. So we start off tonight's panel with three gentlemen who all claim to be Fred Gabori, TV stuntman, movie stuntman, and manufacturer of breakaway furniture, etc. We start this questioning with Kitty Carlisle. Kitty?
Thank you, Bud. Number one, what was the toughest stunt you ever did?
Well, it was a horse drag where I couldn't trip the release.
A horse what?
A drag. I was pulled along.
You couldn't
like
get
in a
off.
stirrup. That's right.
What was, number two, what was the toughest thing you ever did?
I think the toughest thing I ever did was get the job.
Here or on a television Western?
Here.
Number three, it says that there are 32 different Western series. Is that true?
That's right.
But that's appalling.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
Number one, how do they get the arrows to come out the other end when they shoot them like that, you know,
Well,
out the back?
I'll be disillusioning a lot of children, I think, but they are cut in half and affixed to a plate, and the plate is under the shirt, with the back
They
end of
pop
the
out as
arrow
you're
sticking
shot.
out in the back.
The other fellow, the man himself releases the arrow.
Oh, well, in that case, they put a board in the back and shoot
A
into the
board?
board.
Tom?
Thank you, Bud. Number three, what are your phony whiskey bottles made of?
Low pressure, polystyrene.
Pardon me?
Low pressure, polystyrene.
What did I steer?
What about poly?
How about a little high-pressure polybergen?
The only kind there is.
That's the only kind there is. Number two, did you ever work on Gunsmoke?
Yes, I have.
Could you tell us which leg of Chester's is stiff?
The left one.
Number one, which leg of Chester? Did you ever work on Gunsmoke, number one?
Only on a second unit. He wasn't even there.
I see.
Now,
Once
I
a wise guy, always one. Number three,
Mr. Polly Bergen.
Mr. Dillon? Was it the left or the right foot? I can't remember now which one he... Well, anyway. Number three, have you ever worked on Wyatt Earp?
Yes.
Well, would you make one of the phony things real next time? Because they're on opposite us. Who is the star of Wyatt Earp?
Hugh O'Brien.
Where is that filmed?
On the West Coast.
Number one, where on the West Coast?
I think that's a review.
Number two, where is Review?
Out in the San Fernando Valley.
Number one, where is Review?
San Fernando Valley.
Ralph?
Number one, where's Gower Gulch?
Well, it's right alongside what's now the Desilu lot.
Number two, where's Gower Gulch?
As I recall, Gower Gulch is on Gower Street, somewhere in Hollywood by Hollywood Boulevard.
Number three, where's Gower Gulch?
I'd say it's in Hollywood.
In Hollywood, but where in Hollywood?
You got me. I'll give up.
Number one, have you ever worked with John Wayne?
No. I
Have
never
you number two?
No.
Have you number three?
Never.
That's it, pal. It's time to vote. And without consultation, will you... Yes? Which one said review? I can't tell you now.
I don't remember which one I asked.
To consult with
Which
the
one did I
panel,
ask
because I'm
the
going to
question?
say to you now, without consultation, will you mark your ballots and select by that number one, number two, or number three? Remember, the team of challengers will get $250 for every incorrect vote. Okay. All marked, panel? Whom did you vote, Polly?
I voted for number one because I think he was the one that said Review Productions, though probably number two and number three would have said it if I'd asked them, but I didn't. But I asked them where it was, and they said San Fernando, and it should have been closer than that, I think.
Huh? Yeah. You just left me in the bottom of Gower Gulch, if you pardon my saying so. Ralph?
Number one, He was fairly close with Gower Gulch, and he was seemed to have some technical knowledge about the second unit, the horse drag, and so on. I think it's number one.
You got a great title for a new Western series, Gower Gulch.
Right.
Kitty?
Number one, his answers sounded more technical, and also he has the complexion of a man who's been knocked about, kicked around, hit over the head with bottles.
And Tom Poston, your vote, please.
I voted for number one, Bud, as well as the rest of the panel, because I listened to what they were saying.
All right, you've shown by unanimous vote on our panel, at least, they've all picked number one. I don't know which one or ones you may have picked at home. We'll find out right now whether you're right or we're right, as we discover which one of these gentlemen is the real movie TV stuntman, and also the manufacturer of all of the breakaway material in furniture, chairs, and bottles, etc. Now, I'm going to ask you three gentlemen, if you will, please, to all stand up. All three of you. Now that you're all standing, will the real Fred Gabori remain standing? Thank you very much. Well, you have just seen a sure cure for dandruff. Number one, would you tell us who you really are and what you do? You garnered all the votes.
I'm Dick Gordon, assistant sales manager for the American Express credit card.
That's why you look like you've been hit on the head so many times. Number three, what about you, sir?
My name is Big Bill Lynn. I am the New York representative for Darris Media Service Incorporated.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, our panel was 100% wrong in this first round tonight. That means, of course, that $250 each, 4 incorrect votes for a total of $1,000. A profitable evening, gentlemen, I think you'd call it. Certainly a pleasant one for us. It was nice having you with us. On your way out, you will find that there is a year's supply of Rise Instant Shave for each of you. Congratulations from Arad. Good night and the best of good luck.